Prize Fund and the, of course, maximum helping of Longines ranking points. But Robert Smith will be the first to go. There's the order with Babi, Peder Fredriksson, H&M all in for Sweden, Julie Andrews, JB's Hot Stuff, and Robert Bevis and Courtney Zed for Great Britain. And then for the Netherlands, Fernando, Johnny Powles, and finally Piergiorgio BUCCI and Casello Z for Italy. Well, whatever you're doing, now's the time to focus on the screen and enjoy the next 15 minutes or so in this jump off here in Liverpool. First to go, Robert Smith, Bavi.
The reigning national gentleman's champion.
Okay, here we go.
Now,
so Robert straight back on it. There you go, and open. He got 6 strides up to that oxer. Round the corner. How tight dare he turn back to this vertical? Across the middle of there. He's jumped it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down to the Abbey Road. Round there. Coming round the end of that arena. Into the double. Come on, Robert. Now, this is where you felt this might be a problem. He's turned the horse back to the planks. He's had a rub, but he's jumped them.
It stayed. And he jumps
he's jumped the last as well.
And it stayed as well. He gave it a rub, but it's clear. Well done. 36.86 is the final time for Robert Smith and Bavi. That's the way to start a jump off, Corin. Really puts the pressure on those to follow.
Well, I think the time can be beaten, but they're going to have to leave those jumps up. They really are.
Well, of course, as they push for the time, though, that's where the mistakes can begin to creep in.
Yeah, when you start thinking about the clock and not jumping the jumps, it's a big problem.
Well, interestingly, he landed over the Abbey Road fence. He hit the ground on the other side in around about 16 seconds. So that'll give you an indication as to where he's at that point in the course. But it is Sweden now.
Now.
Stylish rider this man is Peder Fredriksson. H&M all in.
Well, this horse was fast in the first round. I mean, his first round was quick, and he wasn't going against the clock.
Absolutely. In fact, his first round was the quickest of all of the riders in the first round.
He finished 13 seconds inside the time allowed. But he's taken the same number of strides there. And then he just sits up a little bit across the corner there. 4, 5. He's gone 5.
He's a second quicker as he lands over the Abbey Road fence.
And there's your second. He went 1 stride less. Back to the double. Oh, he didn't deserve that. Robert won't think that way, but...
Robert had a little bit of luck at that plank, but no luck at the double for Peder Fredriksson, as he has the 1 fence down. 34.91 is the time. So the time was certainly quick enough, as you see, Corin, just about a second or so quicker. But Robert Smith still leads as the clear.
Yeah, it was a shame, really. I don't think he deserved to have the back bar of that oxer. He had a good turn back there. I think it was, when he comes out, he'll probably say to himself, I could have put a bit more leg on, maybe.
Well, Julie Andrews now, Jane Beans, JB's Hot Stuff. What a round it was in the first round for this combination. They've only been together for a month, and looking like they've gelled quite quickly.
Does she know enough about this horse to challenge Robert, though? She's got a difficult decision to make. Everybody wants to win at a 4-star show. It's a rankings class. Everybody needs the points. She's gone 7 there. And she's gone 7 there. So the extra strides will just make her that little bit slower. I think she's been quite sensible here.
She was 2 seconds down as well with the extra 2 strides. Oh.
What a shame.
Went to fly the last, and down it went. 4 in 41.28 as a final time for Julie Andrews. Julie there, and JB's Hot Stuff.
That was a real shame. It was the only fence that she really opened him up at, and I think having been sat up, he just got a little bit long down there.
Well, bad luck to Julie. Goes into third of the three we've seen. A bit slower, of course, with the 4 faults than second place is Peder Fredriksson, but the one clear as it stands, Robert Smith and Bavi. But this combination can certainly challenge Robert Bevis now. Final British rider in the jump-off. We've seen 3 now to the final 3 riders, and Robert and Courtney Z.
And he certainly will be able to challenge. This horse will fly up this arena. There's the 6, round the corner. This is tight. 5. Is he in touch?
He's certainly in touch. Pretty much the same time as Robert. He landed over the Abbey Road fence.
How tight dare he turn here? That's quite tight.
It's going to be very close.
4, 5, 6. Go on.
Oh, in the end, look at that.
Yeah.
Over a second and a half quicker to take the lead. Well done, Robert Bevis. Super show jumping. Top class. Courtney Z, that combination yet again, proving what we know and just how good they are.
He's just so consistent. Look at that. There, Robert landing, turning. His body's in balance with the horse.
But it's not over yet.
He stayed right in the middle of his horse on those turns. Fantastic bit of riding there.
He'll have a nervous wait now.
Yeah, he will, because we've got a Dutchman and an Italian that I don't think are happy with the result at the moment.
They certainly won't be. They'll both try to challenge Robert Bevis and that new leading time of 35.23. But it is Johnny Powles now. And Fernando. He's a second up on the clock as he lands over the Abbey Road. Robert really made time in the second half of this track.
Oh, he's quick. He's quick.
He's very, very quick. 34.72, Corey.
Just taken half a second off him. Well, that was not in my plan.
And that, here was a second up to the Abbey Road fence, and then finishes that half a second quicker at the end of the round to lead the way. Johnny Powles for the Netherlands now. Fernando lead. 1 to go.
I am having a small sulk.
As it is to Italy. There's the current order. Johnny Powles, Robert Bevis and Robert Smith. Those the 3 clears in the jump-off. Those the top 3. But it all comes down to this man, and it is Piergiorgio BUCCI, the last to go in the Krabby's Alcoholic Ginger Beer World Ranking Competition. And this is Casello Z.
Oh, a little bit too much turn in the air over the top of that fence. And she said, well, I'm trying, Dad, but I don't think I can quite do that.
Well, of course, the fence goes, and those riders that have gone clear will know exactly where they're going to finish here now.
Look at that. Look at that time.
34.18, the time was good enough. In fact, it was the quickest time in the jump-off, and it means it's 4th in the end for Piergiorgio BUCCI there and Casello Z. But the winner on the opening night of this Equestrian.com Liverpool International Horse Show in the Cabby's Alcoholic Ginger Beer Jump-Off World Ranking class. Congratulations to Johnny Powles and Fernando.
It was an incredible jump-off. I mean, I did think Robert Smith could be beaten, but when I saw Robert Bevis go on Courtney, I didn't really want him to be beaten, to be absolutely honest. But fair credit to Johnny Powles. Goodness me, did he ride some round.
He certainly did. Only half a second in it. There is the order. Robert Bevis is...